Hi, I'm Stuart Irving, head coach at Itaipava Jiu Jitsu and MMA in Newcastle upon Tyne. This is my assistant Sam Robertson, amateur MMA champion. He's gonna help me show a little bit of stuff off of the cage wall, continuing on from where we went last time. Let's go here. Once again, common tie up, 50-50 over under. We're going chest to chest, stance is square, driving them up to prevent him from using the pivot. Now from here, I'm going to establish my head position, getting low underneath him, driving up here. You see I'm making him look away from me, exposing here the artery, getting my chin, my head right up underneath his chin. And here, I'm going to meet up this pinch headlock. Now this pinch headlock here, I'm pushing this elbow right into his chest, so that levers this up here and powers up my underhook. So when I'm here, this is the battle for the underhook. He throws in the whizzer, I'm trying to jack him up here. This is the contest of strength. When I'm here, just give myself a big advantage in leverage. When I push in here, automatically I lift up there. When I marry this up with the head position, driving in here, there, try to resist. There, this is hard work. You see how I folded him way over here? There, he's put his head down to get away from my head pressure. Okay, now from here, this whizzer, this is unsalvageable. He can't help this, so he knows he's going to get thrown. So he limps this whizzer out. Okay, yeah. Once he's limped out here, I can still have the option to throw him with a hip toss or drive him down to the mat. Chances are he's going to turn aggressively and try to get away from me here. So here, I don't like to stay up on this harness position on the back. Okay, I want to drop down and I want to start attacking his legs. Okay, here, this is my whole body against his whole body. Even though I've got supposedly a dominant position, I want to get down there and put my whole body against 50% of his body. One more time. Here he limps it out. He starts to move away from me. I'm going to get down and drop here and start attacking the legs. Try to sprint away from me, son. Yeah. I'm going to get in on this body lock. I'm going right around the waist. I'm not putting my body lock up here around his ribs. I'm putting it down low. So when he tries to step away from me again, look what I've got. Try to step away with this leg. Yeah. There's the clamp. Yeah, let's come back up. Let's look at this position in a bit more detail here. From this position. Yeah. If my hands are here, if my hands are central, Sam's got both legs free. Okay, he can move either side. There starts the hip hoist. That's how he's going to do a hip hoist, right? Pop those hips away from me, start creating space. So look now. When I go here and I try to step to the side, he can adjust that foot. You see there, he's overtaking my foot every time. But look now. When I drop this in here, I'm going to karate chop. Right on that hip flexor here. See how low I am? Not up here where you can move the hips, but down low there, where I've clamped them right up. Try to move that leg, Sam. You see there? This leg's frozen. Okay, it's stuck right in that position. Now I can step to the side. And it's an easy throw. Okay? Looks like a lift. Looks like a lift, but it's not a lift, it's a tilt. You can basically break down all of your takedowns into 3 categories: lifts, tilts, and trips. So this one here, it looks like a lift, but actually what's going on is a tilt. I just make this grip here the center of the seesaw. So here, if I'm higher up and I'm going to pick him up with a lift, it's possible, but that's a big power move. I'm getting away with that because I'm in a higher weight class this time. But you got a guy your own size and you're up in the 3rd round there, you're trying to pick that guy up. That's hard work. So when I'm here, I'm going to make the work as easy as possible. Drop down and put my body lock from his waist right down onto his hips, and I'm freezing that leg. You see what happens to the weight distribution here when I clamp down there. That's where I want to buckle. Here. Clamp. This leg is light, this leg is frozen. When I step, I've created a little angle here. Can you see? We've got a T position with our feet. And my toes are pointing this way, Sam's toes are pointing that way. So that T position there, that's what lets me throw. Clamp, step into T position. Now he's loaded onto my hip. You see, by virtue of that step, my knee is against his knee. My hip is loaded with his hip. Now here, just a little pop, just a little lean back, and he gets thrown. You see how it looks like a lift? But if you slow it down and take a look at it, it's just a tilt. He doesn't go actually any higher from the hips. It's just that his legs flare. So it looks a little bit more spectacular. You get a spectacular, more impressive looking throw for the judges without spending any more energy. So you get a bigger visual impact without spending more energy for a big lift. Clamp, step, pop. Okay, now here, I've got this foot elevated where he can't scramble up and get back onto his feet. Once again, if the guy's going to stand up from this position, what does he need to do? Get the soles of his feet on the floor, right? That's the nature of standing up. So when he's here, you go to stand up, hip heights away, fight the hands. That's it. That's how he's going to get up. Well, look here, off of this rope. This one remains elevated. You see that? Even if he gets that knee back to the mat, I'm keeping this clamped up. You see what's going on there? Okay, so in wrestling, you're only allowed to do this for a couple of seconds. But for us, no problem. There's no limitation here. And I've got a fantastic position to beat him up until I want to take his back. So one more time, right from the top. Chest position. Head position. Yeah, now he's giving way to the head position. He tries to limp that out and sprint away. As he goes to sprint away, adjust by getting lower. Here, making that grip. I'm going to pinch right on the hip flexor. And here, a step and get the T position. When I pop my hip, yeah, this hip stays elevated. And here, even if he brings that knee to the mat, I'm climbing up the shin. I'm going to be able to rough him up at will. King Velasquez. Okay? Want to see me punch down again? Everybody does, everybody loves seeing you get punched down, I don't know why. Try to get in there. Then you can just keep on beating him up. And beating him up. And beating him up. Until he falls out with you and leaves the school. Thank you very much. My name is Irving, this is Sam Robinson. If you want to know more about our club, please go to MMA Newcastle or UK. Thanks a lot.
Go.